Hi guys, it's Becky Bamboo. Today is Friday, June 26th of 2015. I'm giving an update about my back, kind of talk about what's been going on. I think mainly I just want to do a video just to kind of get some of this out. I'm really struggling. I'm really emotional, so if I cry, I'm going to apologize ahead of time because it seems to be a daily thing for me. So, I think I did a video talking about how I went to the emergency room, not this last Monday, the Monday before, for treatment of my back pain that has just gotten so bad that I couldn't take it anymore. And, I was taken off work, and actually this injury is related to something that happened at work. I hurt myself doing something at work, and just trying to get into a new position, and it sucks every time. So anyway, so this is a kind of a work injury, work-related injury, but it is kind of an exacerbation or a worsening of a condition that I've already had. I've already been treating for pain in my back for a long time. This is a lot of new stuff, new numbness in my foot, and a totally different kind of feeling pain in my leg, and constant. So yeah, there's a lot to deal with here. So anyway, so I saw my doctor yesterday, and I'm going to be getting an MRI, a new MRI. I had one for my lower back probably 2 years ago, and what it showed was an L4-5 disc herniation with severe spinal stenosis. Now, spinal stenosis typically is not something that you find in someone of my age category. It's usually something that you see in much older people, but the years I spent morbidly obese took its toll on my back. That is the cause of all of what I have in my back is from severe obesity. So, that's kind of a bitch. I was killing myself in a lot of ways being so big. So, I'm grateful for not being large anymore, but it's left some serious scars on and within my body. So the last MRI I had was quite difficult. This will be my third MRI I've had in my life. The first one I had was it's probably even documented on YouTube because it was during my weight loss journey, during the main portion of actively losing weight. I was at the time really into swimming. I used to go swim laps a lot when I was pretty heavy because it was a kind of a non-jarring activity, and I really loved it. I had a girlfriend that used to go with me, and we used to swim laps in the evening, and it was a lot of fun. I bought a waterproof housing thing and headphones. So I had one of those iPods that was the little square dude, the shuffle, and you could put it in there, put your music in, and you could listen to music while you swam laps. It was really cool, and I just so thoroughly enjoyed swimming back then. And so anyway, I hurt my shoulder and had to do an open MRI because I was so large still. When I first injured my back, of course, I had lost all my weight, and so they sent me for a closed MRI, and if it had lasted 5 minutes more, I probably would have, totally ruined their machine, because I was just about to lose my mind. I'm pretty claustrophobic, and having a lumbar MRI means you're completely in the tube. There's really not any of you sticking out. So it just feels the air is very close, and it gets warm, and yeah, just not fun on any accounts. So I told them when they recommended this, I requested an open MRI, and was told that the imaging is just not nearly as good as it is with a closed one. So I will be getting a closed one, but I will be getting medicated up. I'll be taking some Valium prior to it, and we'll see how that goes. So at this point, I'm ready to get it done. Apparently, it has been approved to get it, but I haven't actually heard from them on the scheduling of it. But it should be in the next few Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week sometime. I see my doctor again on Thursday of next week, and so we're kind of going to go from there with what the MRI shows. Hopefully, in my mind, I say hopefully it shows some change from my previous MRI. However, if it does not, it shouldn't really be a problem because exacerbations of a pre-existing condition are covered. So I don't foresee it being an issue, really. I have had to give a statement about what happened, and so has my coworker, and so I guess they're moving forward with all of that. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just, and I'm kind of a planner person. I'm quite organized, and so I like to know ahead of what's happening. So when you just fly by the seat of your pants and you're going day to day and waiting for a phone call to do this or a phone call to do that, it gets hard. That's hard for me to do, and you just, I'm sitting in pain all day long and wondering what's going to become of this. Is it ever going to get better? Are they ever going to fix me? If they try to fix me, is it going to work? Am I going to just, have this for the rest of my life? And so it's hard. It's devastating to me. And at this point, I have so much pain that I can't take care of my kids. So I'm having to have some help with that. My mom's had to give up some of her time and, make some adjustments to her schedule to be here to help take care of my children because I can't do it. So she's having to step in, and, sometimes kids just need mom, and sometimes I just have to sit and cry through the pain of holding my youngest because she needs some mommy time. And that's hard. It's heartbreaking to me to, not be able to hold her comfortably, to have enough pain that it forces tears, it's sucky is what it is. And, dealing with this pain like this for as long as I have now, and all of this new pain, I'm finding that I'm getting quite depressed. So the doctor started me on some medicine for that, yesterday, and, I haven't been sleeping very well, so it's supposed to help with that, which I slept a lot better last night, but I woke up very groggy and kind of lethargic, and it took me a lot of time to kind of come out of that twilight feeling, and so I don't know. I hope my body will adjust to it over time, and it won't be an issue, but yeah, I'm taking so many drugs right now. I just feel like a pharmacy, taking a lot of narcotics, and it's not good. It's just not good. So, what do you do? And the other thing is I have a lot on my plate. My kids are unfortunately sickly a lot. My son's had a lot of issues. He's got a lot of allergies, and it looks like he's got some asthma, and he's got bad ears. We've had to put tubes in his ears, and my daughter's following suit. She's only 4 months old. She turned 4 months yesterday, and I had her Wednesday at the ENT and the pediatrician's office, and so she's getting tubes in her ears next month. So it's just, there's a lot to juggle right now with kids like that, and being sick, and me down, and financially we're just a wreck because, a huge portion of our finances is my job, and so right now I'm not getting paid at all. So I don't know what's going to really happen with us. I'm just praying that it all works out. I'm praying that, we don't lose our home or something like that. God forbid that happen. And it's just hard. It's so hard right now. And sometimes you need to just let it out. And I think that's why I needed to do a video. I needed to just kind of let things go and talk about what's going on and how it's affecting me. And it's just really bothering me. It's devastating. And anybody who's ever had pain, you can probably relate and understand and be empathetic of how hard it is to focus and do anything when you have pain constantly. Those of you who've never had to go through this, I feel thankful for that, because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish chronic pain on anyone. It truly is debilitating in all areas of your life, and it really affects people. You know, it really does change your whole world. But the one thing that I can say is I'm blessed that I have two beautiful kids, even though they're not always healthy. I'm still very blessed to have them because it gives me purpose. If I didn't have purpose in my life right now, I would be in big trouble. But I do. And they are the power that I need to basically just make the decision that I will get through this, and I will get strong again, and I will be back to my normal self. Somehow I will do this. I have a lot riding on what's going on right now. You know, I will take my kids to the park again, and I will run with them, and I will be the mom that they need me to be. It's just going to take some time out to fix this, and then I am going to recover and be better than I was. So that's the mindset that I'm holding on to, is that, you know, I have to do this for them. They need me. And it doesn't matter how I feel about things or what I want. There's no choice in it. You have to be able to take care of these kids. So that's what I'm going to do. And in the interim, I'm going to hurt for a while and hopefully get fixed. And yeah. So anyway, I will let you guys know what the next step is for me. I hope it comes sooner than later, you know. But anyway, I'm just on hold, and when I hear something, I'm going to do another video and talk about it, because I need to get it out, all of it. So that's that. I love you all. Thank you for your continued support on here and Facebook. It means the world to me. Mwah.